All right. Good evening to us all. It's another time to look into our wonderful business again. The business that I've seen in the past 5 to 10 years. That's a very wonderful business that can easily change a person's story. Like, I mean, somebody who was nothing to write about becoming everything to write about, right? It's a very wonderful business. However, as wonderful as it is, yes, I'm recording now, sir. I'm recording. Thank you very much, sir. So, as wonderful as the business is it requires due diligence. It requires proper knowledge, like we established the last class. It requires knowing your pros and your cons. And once you are able to do all of those, and then you keep learning every day, I'll tell us for free that would do just fine. Okay. Every day, every now and then, there are new platforms coming out. There are new developments. You don't want to stay behind. You don't want to keep evolving as the market keeps evolving. If you try to stay back, you'll be left behind. You won't be up to date with your knowledge of the business. And in the same vein, I also want to encourage us. I posted something in the Telegram group. It was just a little bit of encouragement that I feel is for everybody. Where do I have it? I have it here. Okay. I was saying focusing on one thing at a time improves work quality. It also speeds up completion. It also lowers stress. Trying to do many things at once or multitasking splits our brain power. It causes more mistakes and tires us. It tires us out quickly. Single tasking lets us work smarter and think deeper. I think this is very true. So why I'm reading this is just to encourage us. I know there are many things coming up right now. Like, you see this platform today, before you know, you see that platform, before you know, you see this platform. I really do not want us to be confused. I really do not want us to dilly-dally. I really do not want us to be here and there. I really want us to be focused and focus on one thing. And that thing, we all know from past experience that it has proven itself. Maybe it has not worked for us yet. That's very feasible, right? It might have not worked for you as you expected. I want to believe it's not because the tool is not working. It's because of our own knowledge of how to utilize the tool. Okay. And now that we are growing in knowledge, I just want to encourage us to stay put. Don't be here, don't be there. The little money you have that you are putting together for the plan that you already see is beautiful. Don't be at some point confused and this one just came out and I think this one is very fantastic. This one is very yummy. I think I'm going to make fast money. Don't chase after fast money. As a matter of fact, I can get my bot running now and tell all of us to start signing up under me, and I'll be getting commission, even though when I know the plan will start next year. Okay, but I won't do that. I won't do that. I'm not out for our money. I'm not out for petty gains. I'm not out to siphon anybody's money. I'm not out to deceive anybody. Okay, just stay put. Continue to learn. Continue to sharpen your skill in the tool that you have seen will give you a money that is worthwhile. Okay. In the period while we are waiting and we are also getting knowledge, I really do not want us to see it as, oh, this thing is so slow. Can't you just start now? No, don't see it like that. In this business, there is a time for waiting. I think there's a popular quote about the market that says, the profitable traders are the traders who wait 90% of the time, and then the remaining 10%, they're easy to execute. You don't want to keep executing 90% like of the time, and then 10%, you wait. No. You wait 90% and then you execute with the remaining 10. So I really want to encourage us, put your mind somewhere, put your mind in a place, work towards it, get every knowledge and execute it. Okay, don't look for fast money. Okay, I just feel we needed to hear that, because even me myself, my mind is made up already. Although I'm seeing so many platforms come up now. And if you're not careful, before you know, you subscribe to them. And many of them is just all about fast money. Okay, don't look for fast money. Look for a sustainable money. A money you know has a track record. A money you know over time will grow. A money you know you are getting the adequate knowledge, even so that when you are no longer in this team, the knowledge remains with you forever. I just feel we needed that encouragement, okay? And right here, I have a good news for us. I think this is a good news for everybody in Nigeria. Nigeria's President Tinubu pushes stock market trading lesson for undergraduates. I saw this not quite long before the meeting started, and I shared it. I think this is a good news for us. It means we've gone ahead of them. They are just catching up. So the business that has always been criticized, the business that have always been talked down, the business that has always been seen as a fast money business, the president is now encouraging undergraduates to take it up. I want to believe there's something different he has seen about it, and I want to believe they are waking up to the realities of the 21st century, that it's not all about hard work anymore. It's all about smart work. This age and time where we are in is not the industrial age where you need to go to school, get white-collar job, and work all your life. No, this is not that time. That time is gone. We are no longer in the industrial age. We are in the information age. Information age whereby from your bed in your house, you make millions, even without stepping out, even without having an employment. We are in that age. So I want to believe they are beginning to wake up to it, and they are stepping into its reality. Okay. And I just want to encourage us to take our business serious and know the nitty-gritty of our business, because who says tomorrow or in the days to come, who says every one of us here cannot all have our empires, whereby all these people that are just beginning to wake up into this business, all these people the president is just encouraging, they will be under us and will be their mentors. Who says so? If you know the nitty-gritty of this business, why can't you have teams? Why can't you have people you're mentoring? So I just believe the future is brighter. With this new development, it means our business will be widely recognized in the country, and we would be amongst those that will be regarded as leaders first in this business. Okay, so I think that's enough for that. Am I still being heard? If I'm being heard, please give me a thumbs up. All right, awesome. So without wasting time, let's get to business. So the last time I think we stopped on market sentiment. Okay, we took resistance level, support level. That was before we went into the plan for the next year, before we take a detour, right? Now we are back to our class. So we've taken resistance, we've taken support. I believe we also remember what resistance is, what support is. I believe we also remember the analysis I gave us about the supply zone and the demand zone. I believe we remember the analysis I gave us. If you cannot remember, I encourage us to visit the videos until you can wake up and at the snap of a finger, analyze it the way I analyze it, and explain it the way I explain it, and recollect and be able to explain it to a newbie who is trying to come into the cryptocurrency market. Until you can do that, then I think you still need to continue to watch the videos, okay, to the extent that you internalize it, you personalize it. What I'm telling us, Mr. Shaye can testify, because I shared my testimony with him. We're in the same group. He knows my story. I devoted over 6 months, close to a year, to one particular mentor. I was not dealing that. I was not here and there. I devoted my time to the resources he posted on YouTube, and I was watching them back. I watched them tirelessly. tons of videos. And before I knew it, I became what I didn't even set out to become. I became very good. And that's why you all can be here today. So I encourage us to devote yourself to these resources. You are not paying for them, please, but cherish them. I know there's a way we don't cherish things. Sorry, 1 minute. Mr. Shea, please, can you help me attend to Mr. Eugene? He's in the Telegram group. Thank you, sir. So I was saying that I know there is a way when we don't pay for something, we don't value it. Please let that not be your story. We might, okay, I pray we are all together for a very long time, but we all know that at some point in time we will not be together. It's not because we are dead, but at some point in time, circumstance will warrant that you move on to some other places where we'll not be able to be in touch anymore. It is what you have learned now that will remain with you. The time you are having now to devote to these meetings, who told you will have it every other day? Who told you will not be busy with some other things? So please, learn as much as you can now. Don't waste time. We are all adults. Don't waste your precious time. You are here to learn. Learn. You do not understand it, go to the recording. Learn it until you understand it in-depthly. Because once you understand it, nobody can take it away from you. Just like nobody can take what I have, the resources I have in my head now. Nobody can take it away from me. Okay, I believe that encouragement is okay. All right, let's move on. Today we are looking at cryptocurrency pairs. Okay, I'll read it out loud. Cryptocurrency pairs are the two digital assets being traded against each other on an exchange. Mr. Shea, is Mr. Eugene in now? Before I move on. Mr. Shea, is Mr. Eugene in now?
I'm trying to check. I'm coming.
Okay, please, people, just give me 1 minute. Let me also try to attend to him so that we can move together. The meeting is being recorded. Please join because it's being recorded does not say you shouldn't join.
I'm in. Mr. Jimmy is
in. Okay, you are in. All right, great. Okay, let's move on, people. So I was saying cryptocurrency pairs are the two digital assets being traded against each other on an exchange. So you go to Binance, you go to Bybit, you go to Huobi, you go to OKX, you go to BitGet. You want to do anything there that involves trading, okay? It is cryptocurrency pairs that you are going to be trading against each other, okay? Cryptocurrency pairs are the two digital assets being traded against each other on an exchange, allowing you to buy one token by selling another. This is just so explanatory, like, right? You go to an exchange, you want to buy BTC, you want to buy Ethereum, you want to buy Solana, you have to sell the USDT you came with to get what? To get that BTC or that Solana. That's what it means. Okay, it says the first listed asset is the base currency. You know, when you go to the exchange, you see something like this. Let me choose white. You see something like this, BTC / USDT. Okay, you can see that. Now, it's saying right here that the first listed asset is the base currency. This is the base currency, okay? And the second is the quote currency, okay? The one you used to pay. This is it. So when you come to the exchange, you want to buy BTC, you are paying with USDT, and that is the quote currency, okay? That is the quote currency. And this BTC is the what? Base currency. Base currency. All right. I believe we all understand that. Let's move on to the next thing. We have types of cryptocurrency pairs. And the first right here I have is stablecoin pairs. Stablecoin pairs are the most common pairing. It's involving what? A volatile cryptocurrency matched with a stablecoin. What that simply means is BTC is volatile, okay? BTC is volatile. However, USDT is not volatile, okay? USDT is what? A stable coin. Why is it called a stable coin? Because it hardly fluctuates. its value almost remains the same. Even when it fluctuates, it maybe it's just by 0.1. Okay, and that is why it is being used as the quote currency. Because if you use BTC as the quote currency, what if before you're done purchasing whatever you want to purchase on the exchange, BTC has dropped from say 60,000 to 30,000? Then your money it no longer has the same value you came in with. Okay, you come to Binance, you want to buy Solana, and you came with BTC, and BTC was previously say 60,000. And by the time the person was going to answer you on the P2P platform, BTC has nosedived and it's now at $30,000. What you could buy before with your quote currency, you can no longer buy it because it has dropped in value. And that's why it is very dangerous to use BTC as a quote currency, because the value fluctuates. Okay, it is not a stable coin. It is a very volatile asset. And that is why we use USDT as the quote currency, since it is very stable. USDT is what's very stable. Okay, I'll read on now. So it says this is the most common pairings involving a volatile cryptocurrency matched with a stable coin pegged to a fiat currency. That's very important. So this USDT right here, okay, is pegged to a fiat currency. We all know what a fiat currency is, right? Your Naira is a fiat currency. For those in Nigeria, your Naira, it's a fiat currency. For those in what's it called now? We have Uganda. Mr. Moses, what currency do you spell in Uganda?
Shillings.
Awesome. Uganda shillings. Okay, that's a fiat currency. Mr. Frank, what currency do you spend in Tanzania? Mr. Frank? Mr. Frank? Okay, I think Mr. Frank is not active. Okay. What currency do you spend in your country, sir? Okay, maybe your network is not so strong. Let's just move on. All right, so I know that the people in UK, they spend what? They spend pound. They spend the British pound, okay? That's a fiat currency. The people in the US, they spend US dollars, okay? And that's the USDT right here, okay? So what I'm trying to establish here is that USDT right here that you can see is pegged to a what? To a fiat currency, to a paper money, okay? A paper money, a fiat currency, all right? So also we can see on that first example, this one right here, we can see we have example there. We have BTC USDT, we have ETH USDC. This is just example of what stablecoin pairs. Okay, BTC is paired with USDT. Ethereum is paired with what? USDC. Both USDT, okay, and USDC, they are both what? Stable coins. Okay, I hope we know there are lots of different stable coins right now. I think we have, if we're not having up to 10 already, different one. We have USDT, we have USDC, we have DAI, we have so many of them, okay? All right, so the second one we have right here is major cryptocurrency pairs. Pairing primary coins with major fiat currency, e.g. BTC US dollar, Ethereum euro. Now, what this one means is that you are pairing it with what? Major fiat currency, like real fiat currency. Like not even the stable coin and not the digital one. A BTC US dollar, real BTC US dollar. Okay, Ethereum, you're pairing it with euro. Okay, and say for instance, Ethereum Naira, BTC Naira, Solana shillings, and so many others. Okay, and that's the second one we have. And the third one we have crypto to crypto pairs. It says trading one altcoin directly for a major foundational cryptocurrency like Bitcoin. As we all know, BTC, almost every other coin, not even almost, every other coin, okay, maybe almost, but they all find their source back to BTC, okay? Solana, I think, is pegged to BTC. Ethereum is pegged to BTC. What's it called now? ADA, Cardano, they are paired towards BTC. They are pegged to BTC. All right. So BTC, that's why they call BTC the mother of all coins. Okay. So for crypto to crypto pairs, you'll be trading altcoin directly for a what major foundational cryptocurrency like Bitcoin or Ethereum. Now, if you look at the example we have here, we have ADA BTC, Solana Ethereum. What does it mean? You are buying ADA with BTC. You are buying Solana with Ethereum. Since we already said the first one, which is on the left side, for instance, now ADA is the what is the base currency, and the BTC is the what? The BTC is the quote currency. And for the other one, Solana is also what? The base, Solana is the base currency, while Ethereum is a what? Is a quote currency. Are we understanding what I'm saying? If you're understanding what I'm saying, can you give me a thumbs up? Awesome. Mr. Moses, thank you. Mr. Michael, okay, I see you. I see you. Are those the only ones understanding what I'm saying? Madam Modupe, do you understand what I'm saying? Awesome. Who else? Mr. Frank, are you not understanding what I'm saying? I can't see your thumbs up. Remix siblings, I can't see your thumbs up. I think that's a new person joining us. You're welcome. You're welcome. Enjoy yourself in our midst. Okay, let's move on. All right, so the next slide we have common pairs and their meanings. I think I've explained this mostly, but I'll just read through it. We have BTC USDT, which simply means Bitcoin, Bitcoin and Theta, right? This is the most actively traded pair in the market. It lets you see how much Bitcoin is worth in US dollars. So when you use USDT to buy BTC, you have an idea, you have a visual representation of how much what BTC is worth, because you quite understand US dollar very well. You quite understand your fiat currency very well. You quite understand what the value means. So when you are trading Bitcoin with the likes of Theta, which is the most common, you are able to see how much Bitcoin is worth in US dollar. Okay, because Theta USDT is a stable coin. This pair offers predictable pricing and high liquidity. So Theta is very stable. It doesn't fluctuate, so you can predict it that, oh, it's still the same value, okay? And the high liquidity simply means there is abundant inflow of resources into this stable coin, okay? It is liquid. There is abundance of resources available, all right? And we also have Ethereum BTC, okay? The second most common pair, we have Ethereum BTC. It simply means Ethereum Bitcoin, and a foundational crypto to crypto pair used by advanced traders to grow their Bitcoin. What this simply means is that you are trading Bitcoin, or you are trading Ethereum for Bitcoin, right? Sorry, you are trading Bitcoin for Ethereum, and it says something that it says a foundational crypto to crypto pair used by advanced traders to grow their Bitcoin holdings when Ethereum outperforms it, and vice versa. Okay, say for instance, BTC is up and you have enough value, and Ethereum is down. You can swap your BTC that has. Let me give us a visual illustration. Look at this right here. Let's say BTC is worth, one BTC now is worth $100,000. Okay, and Ethereum is just worth $2,000. That, which is the cheapest you can get, right? Okay, let's say $1,000, which is the cheapest you can get right now. Now, if you swap your BTC for Ethereum, okay, divided by 1,000, you would have 100. Okay, can you see that you have 100? And by the time Ethereum would go up, automatically your BTC will also rise in value. So you are swapping your BTC to what? To take advantage of Ethereum, which is on the lower price. All right, we also have Solana USDT, which is the third most common pair. All right, a popular pairing for trading altcoins with lower transaction fees, offering greater profit potential, but higher volatility than Bitcoin. All right, so we all know that Bitcoin is volatile, but it's not as volatile as this middle cap coins and lower cap coins. Okay, Bitcoin, except for flash crash, it moves majorly maybe between 5 to 7 or 8 or 10% in a day. But for the likes of Solana and mid-cap coins, you can see 20% movement in a day. Okay, I think we have one token here, Bless. I don't know if we've all been following that token that I shared that time. Bless is very crazy. In a day, it can move up to 30%. It can move up to 40%. Let me check it out. What percent is it now? Where's Bless? Look at Bless here. It has done 10% again. Let me show us the chart. Okay, look at this. In the 4 hours, in 8 hours, Bless moved from. Let me measure. Sorry. Look at this. Bless in 12 hours started from here. This was the first 4 hours. The candle ended here. Then another 4 hours candle ended here. Then another one ended here. Look at that. In 3 candles, minus 57%. That's a lot. That's a lot. Let's even see just one 4 hours candle alone. And let's see what it is, what it did. Look at this candle right here. Can you see my screen, Mr. Sheye? Can you see my screen, Mr. Sheye? Am I being heard? I can't see. If you're giving me thumbs up, please unmute and let me know if you can see my screen.
Yes, can be seen.
All right, thank you, sir. Okay, so can we all see right here? In 4 hours alone, this token right here did minus 46%. That's close to 50%. That's a lot. That's very volatile. That's very volatile. And I think it's not even the first time it's going to do it. Okay, it does that several times. So for people who are trading this type of tokens, you've got to be careful with them, because 1 minute they are up like this, they are up here, and then another minute they are down here. They are very crazy. Okay, they are very crazy. You don't want to be trapped. Can you see the distance? If I measure from the top right here, and then I measure down, look at that, 60%. That's a lot. That's a lot. All right, so let's move on to where we came from. So it says a popular pairing for trading altcoins with lower transaction fees, offering greater profit potential but higher volatility than Bitcoin. Now, I'm not saying in essence that volatility is bad. No, volatility is very good. It is even the one of the primary ingredients that you would require, okay, to make good money in the digital industry. Volatility, if you know what you're doing, it is a very important tool for you. Okay. However, when you trade shit coins, meme coins, coins that don't have real use cases, and they are very volatile, you can be trapped, because such coins, they are pump and dump. They only pump them and they dump them. I don't know if we all saw what Dexay did some weeks ago. Did anybody see what Dexay did some weeks ago? Let me show us. Dexay is a very crazy token. Look at this. Some guys decided to pump this coin from $1.56. Look at that. They decided to pump it all the way here. Let me show us. Look at the price before they started pumping. The price was what? $1.56. They chose to pump this coin all the way to what? $6.45. And that's a whooping 300%. Now, can you see? It's the pumping is not even the issue. The dumping is the issue. Now, when everybody thought, oh, this token is going to the moon, we are going to get rich, I'm a genius. Look at what happens after. They tanked, they crashed the token. Look at it. From that very place, it came all the way down here. Look at, and it's been struggling since then. It's been struggling. So volatility, as very key and cogent as it is, if you don't buy good token. Oh, okay. I think this was even the place I was trying to show us. This one is even a small one. Look at what I was trying to show us. They started from, let me back it more. Okay, look at it. They started from somewhere around here. Yes, around, look at, this was where they started from. I'm going to show us. They started from somewhere around here, which is still about the same price that I was telling us. And then let me go to daily or weekly candle. Okay, so look at that. Okay, good. They started from the discount level. Can we see the discount level? The discount level is just right here. Look at the discount level. They started from there. And then they pushed this coin from the discount level, I think, to the premium level now. Let me see. Yes, to the premium level. Can we see the premium level up there? They pushed it to the premium level. Do you know what that means? They pushed it all the way up, and then they also dumped it all the way down. From where it started, it came back there. Can you imagine? Now, let's measure how many percent that is in total. Look, from where they started pumping, they pumped it all the way here. That's 2,799%. That's crazy. That's a lot. And so many people thinking, oh, this coin is going to the moon. They got in. And after the whales, after they see that they've seen that everybody is already in euphoria, like we established the last time, what did they do? They started to dump, and then I'm sure many people lost their bags. Look at the way it's dumped crazily. You can tell from this one candle that a whale was the one who did this right here. From this one candle, you can tell that one person did this. This is just one movement. This is just one. This one right here, it's just one movement by one person. Look at, by one person. That's crazy. Oh, okay. This is a daily candle. Okay, sorry. This is not one person, because it's a daily candle. So that's why it's looking like that. If we look at 4 hours, we'll see it's series of candles. Oh, am I wrong? Wow. I'm not too far from being right. The person who did this here. It's a serious one. Okay. All I'm saying in essence is volatility is very important, but make sure you know your pros and your cons. Make sure you do your analysis before you get into any token for the long term. Okay, for the long time, it's very important we don't buy shit coins. Okay, all right, let's move on to the next one. So we already established the fact that when we do a pairing, when we Solana USDT, a popular pairing for trading altcoins with lower transaction fees. Okay, we all know that Ethereum, or maybe not all of us knows, Ethereum is very costly. The gas fee is costly. Even BTC, the gas fee is costly. Okay, but however, Solana has cheaper gas fee, and I think other projects also under the Ethereum blockchain, they are beginning to reduce their fees. But for Solana, for BEP20, which is Binance Smart Chain, their gas fees are relatively cheap. All right, let's move on to the next. And okay, we can see an example here. We can see BTC USDT. The type is called stablecoin. Look at it right here, stablecoin. Okay, best for all strategies. Let me take this off. Best for all strategies, and the notes. It's high volume, low speed. Okay. We also have the fiat, which is BTC NGX. We have BTC Ghana cedis, or maybe not Ghana cedis. I don't know. Then we also have BTC XAF, and those are fiat. Okay, BTC peg, BTC as the base, and fiat as the quote currency. Okay, and it's best for what? Local onboarding and offboarding. Okay, locally you can do that, and it has less liquidity. And then we have the fiat to stablecoin. We have the USDT to NGX. We have the USDT to GHS. We have the USDT to XAF. That means your USDT now is the base, and your local currency is USDT is the base, and your local currency is the quote currency. And this is good for hedging or for fiat conversion. Okay, it is fast and it is reliable. We also have ETH to BTC, that's crypto to crypto. These are everything that I mentioned not quite long. Okay, for long-term bets. Okay, crypto to crypto, you can convert your of course, when BTC gets to about its peak, the best thing to do for you is to convert it. You know, when we get to bull season, it is BTC that goes parabolic first before altcoins. That's why we always hear things like altcoin season, altcoin season. So when you are trading BTC, and BTC is about, as a sophisticated investor, you already know where to exit, and then you exit, and your BTC is worth something, like it's worth something huge. Of course, the next thing to do for you as a sophisticated trader is to look for good altcoin and convert your BTC to altcoin. so that when altcoin season starts, you also make profits along that momentum. Do we understand? Along that momentum. And then we have the meme coin, okay? The type is what? Altcoin. It's a type of meme coin season comes during the altcoin season, okay? And we can see right here, it says best for high risk plays. Please don't even go there at all, okay? Because you can see right here, it has low liquidity and you should avoid it because of bots. Bots, they snipe like very fast when it comes to what meme coin. So you don't want to get there so that you don't get bonds. Okay, am I being heard? If you can still hear me, give me a thumbs up. Do you understand everything I said so far? Do you have a question before I move on?
Yes, question.
All right, go ahead, sir.
Talking about volatile coins and the main coins. Which coins are the volatile and the best coin to buy?
Okay, the best, the volatile and best coin to buy. Okay, now is it to buy, to hold, or to trade? If you can rephrase your question
Both.
for me to understand better, it will be good.
Yeah, to trade. To trade.
Okay, to trade. Of course, you need a volatile coin to trade. If you trade the likes of Solana, the likes of BTC, you will not see profits because those coins don't move rapidly in a day. They move in bits. And the reason why it is so is because it has lots of liquidity and so many people have bought into it. Okay. And but however, if you want to trade a volatile coin, the best to watch out for is the mid-cap coins. Okay. The mid-cap coins.
Maybe you can later give us a list of the ones
I can show us. I think I have a screenshot of them right here. I can show us some right now. If you look at what I have here, I'm coming. I was working on some things this week, and I think it goes along with your question. Let me look for the. Okay, good. So I was just researching about mid-cap altcoins. Okay, and you can see what I have here. It says mid-cap altcoins are cryptocurrencies with a medium market capitalization. That's the market cap. Medium. It's not the premium. Okay, and it's not the low one. It is the medium. Okay, and it says typically ranging between $1 billion and $10 billion market capitalization. Okay, those are the mid-cap. Now, they balance the higher risk of small cap tokens with more stability. Can you see that? They balance the higher risk of small cap tokens. So it simply means small cap tokens, the ones of $100 million, $50 million, they are very risky and unstable because according to the definition here, it says they balance the higher risk of small cap tokens with more stability than mega caps like Bitcoin. Okay, they balance it more, the stability more. They are volatile also, but they balance it. Okay, offering distinct utility across decentralized finance, like oracles and scaling network. And that's where Solana comes in. Okay, Solana is volatile, not so volatile anymore though. However, it has real use case. Okay, now if you look at the key characters we have underneath here, you see that we have growth potential, number one. Okay, we have growth potential. Number two, we have adoption. Number three, we have diversification. It says higher upside than large cap coins, but subject to sharp market swing. Now, when you're trading such, you will see a very good profit because they are here to stay. They are going nowhere. However, they move rapidly, and you need that movement, especially for us who will be trading with bots. When the market does not have momentum, when it does not have volatility, your bot will just sit redundant. You will not make so much. But when there is volatility and there's momentum, oh, your bot will work. Even yourself, you'll be smiling. Okay? We also have adoption. It says often features working products, established developer communities, and active token utility. I think recently I saw Paga partnering with what's the name of this coin now? Let me see. I think I'm forgetting now, but I have it here. We all know Paga, right? Paga is a microfinance bank in Nigeria. Okay, let me see. Okay, I have it here. Okay, Sui, this is it right here. Paga recently partnered with this cryptocurrency right here, okay, to integrate some new features. And I think that's a very good development. That's a very good one. So this right here is a mid-cap coin. Now let's check the market capitalization so that you can understand what I'm saying. If you come to CMC right here, you can just use the search button. If you search SUI, it will bring it out for you. This is SUI, and it has number 26 on the top 1 to 100 top coins. It's at number 26. Okay, and then if you look at the value of SUI, you see that it falls within the range of what I just explained. Sorry. Now, if you look at the market capitalization right here, it is $2.86 billion. Can you see it falls between 1 billion and 10 billion? Now, if you look at the trading volume, because it is very important we consider the trading volume when trading. If the coin you are or the asset you're trading, if it does not have a high or huge trading volume, it simply means there are limited people demanding for that coin. And if you are in such a token, you won't see movement. You won't see rapid movement, okay? So it is very important to consider the market cap when choosing a token to trade. And it is very important to consider the trading volume when choosing a coin to trade. I hope that's helped, I hope that answers Mr. Michael's question. Okay, let me add some more for you, Mr. Michael. You were talking about examples of mid-cap coin. You can see them here. These are examples of some mid-cap coins that I was working on during the week. We have Zcash, we have Cardano. This USDC right here, it's a stable coin, so it's not part of it. Okay, we have Monero, we have Chainlink, we have Stellar, we have DAI is another stable coin. Okay, you can see the value is $1. Look at it right here, $1. Even USDC, $1. Okay, we have Bitcoin Cash as a stable, not stable coin now, as a mid-cap coin. Okay, we have World Liberty Finance. Okay, this is also this one right here. It's also a stable coin. Okay, and then let's move on to the other ones we have. We also have more here. Look at them. We have Gram. That was previously Ton. Ton has revamped and they are now called Gram. Okay, we also have Canton Network. We also have Litecoin. We also have Global. No, this is a dollar. This is a stable coin. Okay, can you see what I was saying the other time? That stable coins, there are now many, there are now plenty in the market. Unlike before that, we had only Tether and USDC. We have lots of them now. Okay, we also have Edera. We have SUI Network. This was the SUI that I just showed us now on TradingView. We have Avalanche. We have okay, this is also a stable coin again. Can you see we've seen about 5 to 6 stable coins now? We have Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu has real use cases now, although the token started as as a meme coin. It has grown over time. Okay. We also have Uniswap. This one right here is gold. This one right here is gold. Okay. We also have Kronos, and we have many more like that. Okay. So those are the mid cap coin. I can share this. I can share this with us in the Telegram group later on. So let's move on to where we came from. Mr. Michael, does that answer your question very well, sir?
Very well, sir. Thank you very much.
All right, sir. Okay, so let's move on to where we came from. So we've seen the example. Now let's move on to the next thing we have. Goodness. Does anyone have any question before we move on? Mr. Moses, are you there?
Oh, please, I dropped a question on the chat. Where I am is a bit noisy. That's why I'm using the chat box, sir.
All right, ma. I'll check it now. Where's our chat room? Okay. What determines the volatility of a coin? Okay, liquidity determines and also market volume determines. So when there are many people demanding it's just like a good that you're selling, okay? Let's say you're selling Indomie. We all know Indomie is a popular brand before the advent of Golden Penny and others, right? You're selling Indomie. This is your good, okay? So many people are coming to buy this Indomie. So many people are coming to restock you. That's volatility. So many people are demanding for it. so many people are so many vans are coming to offload more for you because you are selling it on time. So there is buyer and sellers engagement, and there is massive liquidity. Then there's volatility already. Okay, it means it is volatile. Now imagine you have a good. Let's say this is your good right here, and just one person in a day comes to ask. The person didn't even buy, and then nobody came to supply you. Please, is that good? Is it volatile? It's not.
Not at all.
Not at all. Not so many people are demanding your market. But when there is so many demand, of course, money will enter your hand. You are buying, you are selling. As you are buying, you are selling. The Indomie is so popular. The Indomie right here is so popular. Many people are buying it. As they bought it, you made profit. Many people came to restock you. You sold again. You have more profit. That's volatility. There is more liquidity coming in that way. There is more money coming in. That's volatility. Okay? And what makes a token become volatile? When it has real use cases, there will be demand for it. It's just like a graduate who went to school, okay, and passed out and did not further, did not get some other certification in some areas, in some more field, right? And then we see Mr. B, he passed out, but however, he pursued more. He did more trainings. He had more certification to his resume. Please, in the job industry, who will be volatile amongst them?
Mr. B.
Mr. B. Why would he be volatile? Because he has more
he
use
had
case.
additional certificates.
Exactly. That's what is called real life use cases. It means this guy is more useful. In this guy, we have a lot we will learn, we will gain. This guy will do a lot more for us. This guy is intelligent. We can't afford to lose this guy. That's what it means. So it means they would come for him. The people who will be willing to hire him, there will be more. Okay, so because of his real life use case now, many more people will be willing to bring him on board. And then that's it. Because of his real life use case now, he has created a volatile market for himself. And that's the way it is with token too. Do we understand what I just explained? Madam Odupe, is he succinct? Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I do, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, you're welcome. All right, let's move on. I think we have just 8 minutes more, and the next topic we have is quite long. I think we should just leave it here for today, and then we start with this one next class. I don't want us to overshoot, so that it doesn't get longer like the previous one again. Okay, what do we think? Okay, Mr. Moses. Okay, good. Mr. Shaye. Okay, awesome. Okay, great. Let's leave it here for today. The remaining 8 more minutes, let me just ask us some question. Mr. Moses, I've not so heard your voice today, so you'll be the first I'm going to call. Which one is the base currency? The one on the right or the one on the left?
Like BTC in this case is the best currency. The one.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, left.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Can we all clap for him, please? I need a virtual clap for him. Although he hasn't spoken, he's following. He understood everything perfectly. Let me see. Who else do I have here that I've not heard his or her voice? Okay. Mr. Moses, you can mute your mic. Thank you. Remix siblings. Please let me hear your voice, your wonderful voice. Remix siblings. Can you unmute yourself and please give us a shout out before I ask my question? Remix siblings.
Yeah, hi. Hello.
Good evening. Good evening. What's your name,
evening.
sir? We would like to know you by your name.
Okay, I go by Yowax. Okay.
Yowax, awesome. Who invited you, sir?
That will be Shea and Moses.
Oh, fantastic. We are glad to have you here. I believe you've been able to cap one or two from our lecture.
Yeah, pretty new to me, but I'm following along. Thank you.
Oh, awesome, awesome. I think what you should just do so that you can catch up. We haven't covered so much topic yet, and we intend to cover everything about this business, by the way. So I'll just encourage you. You get our YouTube what's it called? YouTube link. Quickly digest the topics we've covered in some past week, so that you can come up to speed, and so that we can continue to move at the same pace together. And I think, Madam Modupe, that applies to you too. You are new amongst us. Who else is new amongst us? Madam Modupe is new. Mr. Remix is new. Frank is new. I encourage us all to please visit
But I have a quick question, if you don't mind. My
Okay.
question is this: is it more of an educational class, or do you have a project you're promoting?
Both, sir.
Okay.
Both. So the idea is this. Because you haven't watched because you weren't here the last session, that's why you're asking this question. Okay. So the market, the way it runs, the market runs in cycles. The market runs in cycles. Okay. This is the bearish cycle, and the bearish cycle is going to end by December, and then we will have the first phase of the bullish cycle, and the bullish cycles runs for 3 years. Now, everybody here, they are all new. They all saw me in one group or the other, and they all liked what I'm doing, and I appreciate them for liking what I'm doing, and they all reached out to me. How can we benefit from you? We are new into this thing. We don't know this, we don't know that. Okay, and I said, okay, let me add you all into one group, and that group was called a temporary group. That was the name, okay? And I started putting them through in this in respect to this business. However, I had something I was working on, which is towards the next bull market, which is going to run for 3 years. And I decided to share with them, and they loved it. And we are going to be taking the two alongside. So while I'm educating them, once it's close to December, I will start to also educate them on the what's it called now? The next plan we have, out the parameters we'll be using, the technical know-how of the robot we'll be using, and then from late this year, we will shift our focus mostly from education to making money. But for now, since the market is in a downtrend, we are taking advantage of that to learn the basics, the ABC of this business. Because I tell you, it will be useless to build a skyscraper on a faulty foundation, and that is the reason why we are doing this. Does that answer your question, sir?
It does, and I quite appreciate you taking a step back and explaining this. And I don't want to engage beyond what you've explained. Maybe off the scene, I could probably reach out through Mr. Shaya to ask a little more. Okay, thank you so much for your time.
No problem. No problem. No problem. Good to hear you. Okay, Madam Modupe, I have a question for you. The currency on the right-hand side, what is it called?
I'm not seeing your screen, no.
I'm not sharing screen. It's from what I've taught so far.
Hello?
Yes, I'm not sharing my screen right now. I'm just trying to ask question in regards to what I've explained so far. Okay, so that's what I'm asking. The currency on the right-hand side, what is it called?
Is the quote currency, the fiat.
God bless you, ma. Thank you very much.
Okay,
wow,
sir.
I have so many FEWs in my class. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, thank you, ma. You can mute yourself. Who else have I not called? Mr. Frank. Mr. Frank, are you ready for me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, what is the fiat currency? Mr. Frank, what is a fiat currency?
I'm not getting it well, sir.
Okay, don't worry. Maybe because where you are is a little bit noisy, so let me not disturb you. All right, it's okay for today. I appreciate everybody for coming around. It's been a wonderful one with us all. I think going forward, what we're going to do is we do have 2 classes in a week. We will dedicate one for our business, which is to start next year. And I will start engaging us on the technical know-how, like Mr. Remix asked me now. That's been on my mind anyways. I was just waiting for the right time. So we'll start looking at the nitty-gritty of the business. We'll start looking at the parameters, how to set them. I'll start explaining the tokens I have chosen and why I chose them. And I'll be, like I used to do, I'll always prove these things to us based on facts. I don't just come and talk and just expect you to believe what I'm saying, okay? I would show us once more the facts behind everything and why we are doing them. Okay, so we're going to split it. One is going to be for education, while the other is going to be for the technical know-how of the value AI and everything that it involves. Okay, so I encourage us not to miss this meeting at any time. And if peradventure we miss it, we should always do a quick catch-up with a recording. All right. I wish us all a blessed evening. Let's all stay safe and enjoy our evening. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Bye,
You're welcome,
everyone.
man. You're welcome.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
All right, sir. You're welcome.